How you doing, Ty? Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just want to ask you about, obviously Kawhi re-signed today, committed long terms. What does that mean for you guys in the organization as a whole?
It means a lot, for the organization, for itself as well, and it just shows when you can get a top 10 player to sign back, and it says a lot about your organization and all the work that Mr. Balmer and Lawrence and Mark and Trent have put in to get to this position, and so it was a great day for the Clippers organization.
What did you see out of his? Obviously, we know about the efficiency and everything, but behind the scenes, what have you seen from Kawhi to start the year coming off that meniscus tear?
Well, the biggest thing, like I said, is just health. Being healthy. I think the way PG, and Russ approached training camp this year, it really set the tone for our team and how we wanted to play and who we wanted to be. And there was a lot of hard work, a lot of conditioning and things like that, and not one complaint. And so he came in with the mindset that we want to be a really good team. We want to do things the right way. Like I said, he did a good job of setting the tone early in training camp.
Ty, with James coming in, what was did Kawhi changed his game in any way, or just maybe helping him become more part of the core?
I wouldn't say change his game. I think with James coming in, we know he's a dynamic pick and roll player, and so PG and Kawhi both have had to sacrifice, and run less pick and rolls, not running as many pick and rolls that we have in the past. And so, but I think James also has made it easier for Kawhi and PG, more catch and shoot threes, more potential to play off closeouts, and that's been really good for us. And so, having to take the pound in every single game of having to run pick and rolls, having to post up, having to make every play, I think the addition of James has really helped them, especially for their bodies and the wear and tear of having to make every play, guard the best player every single night, like they had to do in the past.
So when star players have free agency that's coming up, oftentimes it can become a storyline throughout the season, and it can kind of become a distraction. But obviously with Kawhi, kind of setting the tone and being able to re-sign, how much do you think that helps just the overall team, especially when you have guys like PG and then ultimately James at the end of the year that are going to be free agents as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's huge for us, like I said, the commitment, and for us to understand that he wants to be here, and so, and then showing that organization showing that we want him here long term as well. And so it was just a great, partnership, great commitment, and it was good to see it finally got done.
And Coach, I asked Kawhi after the Phoenix game about going quicker when he gets the ball in the mid-post, not allowing the second defender to come. Is that something you've seen over him over the last, month or so? I know in the beginning you spoke about him allowing the second defender to come, trying to make the right play.
Yeah.
It seems like when he catches it in the mid-post now, he's going a lot quicker, not allowing that second defender to come. Is that something you've seen over like the last month or so?
Yeah, last month and a half, but just has to understand how the defenses are playing them. If they're going to come quick, then you got to be able to adjust your game and go a little faster before they can get there. If they're going to switch and then try to come back and fire and double team, like you can take advantage of smaller guys switching onto you before the double team gets there. And like I say, he's been doing a great job of doing that.
I just want to talk to you about Zoo, because I feel like you've got a different player on the court right now, that he's offering some different looks for you, some different options for you. Is that something that you are actually kind of going through the files on Zoo? Wow, man, okay, now we saw him stay out there 6 minutes when Phoenix went small the other night. Zoo's game evolving, I guess.
Yeah, I think a huge step for Zoo is, I think 2 years ago, we played through him a lot in the post, and he got the confidence to play in the fourth quarters, and the things that he did to allow the team to go 42 and 40 that year when Kawhi was out. So just having the confidence in him to do that, he got better and better with that. And then I just think the extra work and time he's putting in with James every single day after shooting around, after practice, working on pick and rolls and different angles, how to roll, how to get behind the defense, playing the dunker, spacing, and he's been really good. Like I said, and James has done a great job of just, making sure he's rewarding Zoo for all of his good play.
Hey, Ty, how you doing?
Good.
I'm just wondering, what's been the key to Kawhi being so available this year? I mean, he's played, virtually every game until that hip injury, and how good has that been for you guys, and why do you think he's been able to do that?
Well, it's been great for us. I just think, having a consistency of having our guys, playing every night, and you get set rotations, you kind of understand who plays well together and, and the perfect fit. And so by not having a lot of movement in our starting lineup, not having a lot of movement off the bench, and guys playing, every night has been really good for us to finally get some consistency and some familiarity with each other. And so the biggest thing, for Kawhi, like I said, this summer, like he always does, put in the hard work, and it just takes a little luck. It's a tough game, and the way you play the game, injuries are a very big thing in sports, and so just thankful like right now, like I said, he's healthy, and all the work and all the hard work he put in over the summer to get to this point has been really good for him.
Darko, coaching the Raptors, is new to the head coach position this year. Just wanted to get your take on what he's been able to do that stands out or has made his team stand out so far this year.
Well, one, they play hard. They compete on the defensive end. Two, they play at a high pace, and so they do a good job of attacking. Averaging 67 points in the paint, and they do a good job of taking advantage of mismatches. Like you switch, Pascal posting up, Barnes posting up. So they do a good job of just attacking mismatches. The game is simple the way they play it. Guys play at a great pace in the half court as well. So they attack mismatches, attack in transition. So we got to make sure we're getting back.
In the summer and into training camp, you and Lawrence both mentioned taking the regular season more seriously. You guys have won 20 of the last 26. Like, not just beyond the stretch, but like, is this kind of meeting your expectations of taking it as seriously as you'd hoped?
Yeah, I mean, being able to play every night. First of all, just our health and having the availability to play every night. So we can get a rhythm, get a flow together, understand how we want to play, what our identity is going to be, what rotations work and things like that. And so just a consistency of our guys playing, every night and not having any injuries has been really good for us. So like you said, getting this flow and getting this rhythm.
Last one. I just wanted to ask you about Spell got a pretty historic deal yesterday. Just want to know if you had a reaction to that, if you offered to pay for dinner or anything.
No, I had a great reaction. Just for our coaches, now to be, recognized and understanding how important, they are to the game, and just seeing Spo, like I said, Monty and Pop, and guys that have changed the game, for the coaches, and Steve's next, and so it's just good to see. And so I just text him, just happy for him and the situation, and like I said, a huge contract for a huge personality, someone who's done a lot of things for our game in the NBA, won 2 championships, 109 playoff wins, and so it's very deserving. And so it's just really good to see coaches now starting to get more credit and getting paid the way they're getting paid. So it's good to see.
Was that a no on dinner?
He said one question.
Thank you.